good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate it. Go ahead and do me a favor. You know what I'm going to ask. You know what I'm going to say. Hit that like button for us, guys. Hit the like button. Yes. Hit that like button, guys. Let everybody else know we are live. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, wow, special. 1 second here. Uh, there I am. Boom. Thank you guys for coming through. Good morning. Good Friday morning. Thank God it's Friday. End of the week. We get to rejoice in the fact that it's Dolphins football. Thank God. Because seriously, I need it. Okie dokie. Well, thank you so much. Again, as always, a public service announcement. Let's go ahead and keep it clean. Be kind to each other. Listen. We're all humans. You know what I mean? We falter. We do good. We do bad. It is what it is to be human. We are perfectly human. But let's be kind to each other. Debate the opinion. Be kind to the person. Okay? As always, you can find Misfits every single Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, where we do the live show every single Monday to Friday. And if you'd like to support the channel by becoming a member, become a member. Yes, you can become a member. Just hit the little join button next to the subscribe button. But if you have an Apple phone, you're going to have to go to the description link or the link in the description. Click it and it'll let you, or join through your computer because it looks like that's the only way it works for Apple phones. Because I don't know why they're weird and they don't have the join button. So, but that must be an Apple thing. And shout out to all of our members, man. Thank you so much, all of you guys. You guys absolutely, really positively keep the lights on. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And as always, we still got super chats, super thank yous, super stickers if you'd like to join and support that way. Or if you're old school like me and you'd like to do Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, we also got that too. But the easiest way, guy, and it's 100% free, just hit that like button. Thank you. And like I always like to say, we win together, we lose together. Dolphins for life. Let's get her done. How's everybody going? Good morning, Bob Young, Thirsty, Dolphin Don. How you doing? Hooked Up Joe, welcome. Welcome. Yes, guys. This is the game preview. We are previewing the Week 15 matchup between the New York Jets versus our Miami Dolphins. Week 15, which, by the way, I forgot to mention this like 2 shows ago. We've hit 300 episodes of the Miss Finn Show. I'm so happy. And I'm so grateful for it. And it's all because of you guys. So thank you. Thank you very much. Man, 300 episodes. My God, that's a lot of Monday through Fridays. Let's get it done. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we like we always do every single game preview. We're gonna preview our game coming up. Now, as far as who's supposed to be winning this game, obviously the New York Jets are not that team. They're predicted at 19 and a half points to win this game. We're projected, as in the Dolphins, are projected at 80.3%. Okay. The over under on this particular game is 37 and a half points. Miami, it used to be favored by 8.5. Now it's favored by 9.5. This game on 1 o'clock is going to be a crisp 75 degrees with some overcast. Might have a slight chance of light rain. Um, I mean, if you guys or in South Florida. It kind of rained the last couple days, and it was cold rain too. It's freezing. Oof. Being wet and cold. Oh. But anyways, but yes, guys, we will be playing in Hard Rock Stadium. This is our home game, one of the three we have left, including this week. So very excited about that. The eh, as always, let's go ahead and start out with how we always do, which is with our injury report, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and talk about our injury report. So right now, as we all know, they have Aaron Rodgers. He is on IR, but he is slotted to return from IR December 24th. That's going to be very interesting. We'll see what happens. They also have Brees Young. Sorry, let's see. Brees Young listed as questionable. Their star running back, Jason Brownlee, wide receiver, questionable. Joe Tippmann, their center, questionable, and also their defensive end, John Franklin Myers, also questionable. As far as for the Miami Dolphins, unfortunately, you guys already know, due to last week's game, or technically Monday's game, Connor Williams went on IR and he is out for the season. Absolutely devastating blow to the Dolphins. I mean, there's no other way of putting it. That's a devastating blow. You know what I mean? And so, yes, we do have Connor Williams who is out for the season. We also have Raheem Mostert, our running back, who is questionable, as well as Tariq Hill, who is questionable. Now, in case you guys were wondering, like, but Mets fans, what do you mean? Like, what? No. Uh, what are they questionable of? I'll tell you in a second. Get my water. But as far as the Dolphins, for Raheem Mostert, right now he's been dealing with a lingering knee issue. He was limited this Thursday on practice. Um, yeah, so that's definitely not good. Tyreek Hill, as we all know, the ankle issue he got from the last game. He didn't participate in Thursday's walkthrough practice either. Devon Achan also, due to his toe, was listed as a non-participant for Thursday's walkthrough practice as well. We also have Devon Holland, who is still questionable from his knee injury he received. He was limited on Wednesday's practice. Van Ginkel, questionable. X, questionable. AJ, questionable. Liam Eichenberg, also questionable. So we have several players who were questionable. We also had Deshaun Elliott concussion. He entered concussion protocol on Tuesday. Not sure if he cleared it yet, but I know that he entered it. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if there's enough time for him to clear by the time this game starts, but he did enter it this past Tuesday. Robert Hunt, our tackle, due to his hammy, unlikely to play this Sunday versus the Jets. Still considered week to week, and also obviously Teron Armstead. Man, that guy's always questionable. Like at this point, he played more last year than he did this year. Has he even played 4 games, guys? Because at this point, I don't know. I can't tell you. What's up, Bernie? Let's go. Welcome. Welcome. Timothy, welcome. Newfoundland. Thank you so much for coming through. Welcome. I just can't. Teron Armstead, man. That's looking like another Indonecan Sue kind of contract, which is so devastating. I don't know what I'm talking about. So annoying. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Miami Dolphins full injury report for this upcoming Sunday game. Hopefully, we'll have some of our guys. I mean, obviously, the guys that are just listed as questionable, more than likely they'll play. Um, but we still have to monitor them. You know what I mean? So hopefully, they'll be able to go ahead and do so. So that's your um, injury report. Now let's go over stats for the game, ladies and gentlemen. As far as the stats for the game, listen, the New York Jets In the last 5 games, they've gone 1-4 with a very, very big win versus the super hot Houston Texans. Obviously, the Texans also suffer a major injury in the fourth quarter with their quarterback um, being ruled out at the end of the game. But still, I mean, 30-6, I would have never thought that's what would have happened. The Dolphins so far in their last five, we've gone 3-2. Lost to Kansas City, beat Las Vegas, beat the Jets, beat Washington, lost to Tennessee. The heartbreaker on Monday. So definitely a much better record than the actual Jets. Now I'll tell you this: Jets have been eliminated from the postseason. They have nothing to play for. Those are the worst teams to go up against. Because if they have nothing to play for, they're gonna play loose. They're playing for contracts. They're gonna put tape now, and oh man, that's a horrible position to be in if you're the opponent of a team like that. Now, before we continue, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button before I get to the what do you call it? Before I get to the stats, real quick, do me a favor, hit that like button real quick for us. Let's let everybody else know. That's the easiest way for people to know that we are live. So let's take a second here. And in the meantime, too, for our Q&A session, if you want to go ahead and ask a question, go ahead and put it in. For now, I'm going to keep an eye out for them and then try to answer them at the end of the show. But hit that like button for me, guys. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for coming through. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. Let's continue. So as far as the team stats for this game, obviously you got Zach Wilson. He has been named the starter for this game as well. He's 217 completions out of 357 starts, 2,245 yards, 8 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Our Tua Tagovailoa has 304 completions out of 434 attempts, 3,697 yards so far, 24 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Guys, he's still at almost a 2.5 to 1 touchdown to interception rate. That's pretty good. That's what you want from your quarterback. As far as rushing, Brees Hall for the Jets, 147 total carries so far this season for 625 yards, 2 touchdowns. Raheem Mostert, he has tied Ricky Williams with the most rushing yards. Rushing touchdowns in a season at 16 rushing touchdowns so far. I'm so happy for Raheem Mostert. He said it this last he said it this last hard. It's like, man, I'm having a career year. This is my best year ever. Not maybe because they had Debo over there in 49ers. He didn't really get to showcase himself as much. I'm not really sure. Oh, obviously when you acquire CMC also, that's gonna be a damper. But man, I'm so proud and happy for Raheem Mostert right now. He really is putting it all on the line, and this man will be 1,000 yard rusher this year. And honestly, he might have 20 touchdowns, by the end of the season. So that's going to be phenomenal for him. I'm happy. I'm happy for him, and congratulations, Raheem Mostert, in tying one of the greatest Dolphins running backs of all time, Ricky Williams. So I love it. Absolutely love it. But he's got 183 carries for 924 total yards so far this season and 16 touchdowns. When it comes to receiving, you have Garrett Wilson for the Jets, who has 76 receptions for 853 yards and 3 touchdowns. And you have Tyreek Hill, our number one receiver, obviously, 97 receptions for 1,500 and 42 yards and 12 touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen. My God, I'll tell you this. You got to be very excited. I know we won the 2,000 yards. He wants the 2,000 yards, but man, 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 very, very happy for him. And hey, we got a membership given away. Shout out to Adam S. Man, he gifted one Misfits membership. Two. Let's see who's the lucky winner. That would be New Finland. Congratulations. You've been gifted a membership by Adam S. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see those emojis, guys. If you got the emojis, let's go on an emoji rampage. Love, you know what that means. So yes, I'll get it done right now. So it's just so inspiring. I love it. I love it. Let me see those emojis, guys. Let me see, baby Tyreek. Let's see here. Okay. There it is. And there it is. Okay. One second. New Finland. Which absolutely love to play on words with that one. Do 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 do. What day is today? The 15th? Ooh, the 15th. T minus 9 months till my birthday. I love it. Let's see here. 1 second. Work for me, babe. Work. Yes. Okay, awesome, Madam Ass Man. Super cool. I'm loving all these beautiful emoticons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, if you are a member, hit those emojis for me. Hit those emojis. Let me get the numbers. Let me update this puppy real quick. Perfect. Much. I mean, love it. I absolutely love it. Sharif, welcome. Good morning. Color, welcome. Good morning. Love it, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it. You know, you guys are the best. So thank you so much. But we have to do it like we always do. Shout out to all the new members. Well, to all the members, period. But shout out to all the members again. Thank you so much, guys. Holy smokerooskies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate all you members of the Miss Fins channel. Man, that's super cool. And again, shout out to Adam S with the gift membership, man. Thank you so much. Happy Friday, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. And remember, guys, we're doing our game preview today. So if you're just coming in, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let everybody know that we are live. Okay, let's get into this again and again. Oh, you gotta have fun. What's up, G? Ooh, got gloves on them. Yeah. G, how cold is it where you're at? Look, I know you guys kind of make fun of me because when it gets to like 60 something, I'm like, it's freezing. But when nothing is on in my house and I feel the cold from the windows and it's all like, I can't. Like right now, I feel super cold right now. I get it. Say what you will. I'm a Floridian. Anything below 70 is freezing for us. Okay? Just saying. Uh, just saying. You guys know what I mean. Okay? But yes, keep hitting that like button, guys. We got over 30 people in here. Let's go ahead and get those likes up. We need 20 more likes, guys. Come on. Let's get the likes up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okie dokie. So let's continue with the team stats here for us as well. Season leader. Okie dokie. Sorry. Let's move on. that we just did our team stats. Let's go towards expectations, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because literally that's a progression of the show, and because we have expectations for our quarterback, our franchise $300 million quarterback. You're gonna have expectations. If we're gonna drop that coin, we gotta make sure he's the right guy, and I do believe he's the right guy. So let's do this. You know what we expect from Tua? A minimum of 275 yards per game because he averaged 272 last year. So 3 more yards is nothing. 34 touchdowns in total. So at least 2 touchdowns, if not more. One interception or less, but to be honest with you, less because he already got 10. And this is week 15. So if we expect him to only have 12 for the season, which is what we're looking for, bro, you can't have an interception this one. I'm just saying. I mean, don't fumble the ball either, but can't have the interception. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. Then as far as completion percentage, 65.7 completion percentage is the minimum that we want or more, and at least 100 passer rating or more, even though he did average 105.5 last year. Light FM. Uh, sorry. If you're from South Florida, we've all heard 101.5 Light FM. Like those. Anyways, radio life. Do we believe Tua Tagovailoa can do this? Yes, people. Like it's not even a question. Obviously, we have these expectations for Tua because again, he is our quarterback. He's number one when it comes to yardage in the league. Number 4 in touchdowns. He's tied for 89th in interceptions, which is great. Meaning he's one of the least intercepted quarterbacks. Um, and that's what you want out of your your quarterback. Now, last game we played was just a couple of weeks ago. He went 21 of 30, 70% completion, 243 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and a passer rating of 77.5. This was literally just a couple weeks ago. We need him to improve upon that. And I think a more balanced kind of game would allow him. If we don't throw him into having to throw the ball the entire time, then I think we should be good. If we can match having maybe 30 for 30, 30 rushing plays, 30 passing plays, that more balanced approach that might be a little bit more beneficial for Tua. Obviously, it all depends on how the game is going, but for the most part, you want him to do better than what he did last year, last couple weeks. Why? Because the 243 did not meet our expectations of what we were looking for. The 1 touchdown didn't either. The fact that he got 2 interceptions in the same game, that didn't either. So you want to make sure that you improve upon that. At least we have a base of what he already did away. Now that we're playing it just at home, which I will be at that game. Again, shout out to Chef Jill and his awesome cupcakes. Hopefully I can get one. They're good, people. Just saying. But yeah, hopefully now that we have that minimum base of what he's already done, what we're looking for, now we want him to exceed that because we do believe, and what we want, what we talked about is having to play at a high level consistently throughout the entire season. Okay. What's up, Finch 209, Delusional Pictures fans? Welcome, right? Thank you. I love McDaniels, but he needs to be a coach to players instead of being a pal. Ooh, Ray Finkel, that's a good one. Man, that was one of my worries, concerns when we first hired him as a coach. Is he gonna be able to hold grown men accountable? You know, because you can be pals, but the problem is when you got tighten up and tighten those screws, are you going to be able to have the authority in their eyes or the respect from the locker room of grown men? It is not easy to coach grown men. They all got issues. They all got a life. They all know they have a job to do to entertain the world. But to be the leader among men, it's tough. 53 different egos, not including the coaching staff. Being a head coach in an NFL team, it is a very difficult position. Being too friendly might cause some problems. We'll see. Through adversity, can you overcome? Can you lead those men? That's what I expect out of McDaniel. Okay. And that's our expectations for Tua. Honestly, we also have to take this into consideration. They got Zach Wilson. Their defense is already tough. It's to me, prior to a few weeks ago, it's no longer like our defense. I still feel like it's better now. They had the best defense in the division. Young, raw talent, first, second year players, couple vets here and there. This is gonna be a tough game. Anybody that thinks it's gonna be a blowout, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh so hard on that one, but yeah, this is not gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be a very tough game. It's a divisional game. No matter who you play, obviously Sunday against Sunday, but this is a divisional game. This is gonna be a tough game. The guys are gonna have to really pull for each other. Really pull for each other. And yeah, this one won't be easy, guys. It will not be easy, but I think it's very doable for us. So those are our towards expectations. As far as Mike McDaniel, speaking of which, and Vic Fangio, I mean, for Mike McDaniel, I need you to do what you didn't do last week, which is make adjustments. You cannot convince me and tell me that Mike McDaniel made adjustments last week. No, there's zero evidence in my opinion. Mm-mm. So with that being said, we need him to be able to go ahead and actually make the adjustment he needs to. Like we say, making the adjustment means every quarter, at the end of the quarter, assess, see what did work, what didn't work. I'm not saying you have to absolutely overhaul your game plan because you come up with a game plan to have a outline, if you will, of the game of what you wanted to go through, but you're gonna have to take what the defense gives you if you're smart enough to do so. That's when you succeed. And I need him to go ahead and to make those adjustments. What's up, Flavor J? Welcome. Welcome. How you doing? But seriously, that's the issue right there. Delusional Patriots fan, how you doing? Good morning. He says, interested to see what McDaniel's game plan is. Me too. Me too. But our the expectations for McDaniel's make those adjustments. A establish the run early and stick with the run. Now I understand if you're down by two touchdowns at halftime or in the first quarter, you're gonna have to make some adjustments. You may not necessarily be able to continue to run the ball. But I have a little pushback, ladies and gentlemen. When your guys are getting 4.6 yards per carry or 5.7 yards per carry, even if you're down, still run the ball. Because three of those downs running, you're gonna get your first down. In theory, obviously. Statistically speaking. So you don't still want to run away from run away. You still don't want to run away from the run game. Stick to the run game, implement it early. That way, it'll open up our passing game. Yeah, statistically, I know, but that's what I said. And then, last but not least, to be honest with you, it's let's put And let's start utilizing our other weapons besides Tyreek. Let's use him as a decoy and let's opening up more opportunities for other guys. I want to see our other receivers get opportunities. Why do we bring these other players like Claypool, like Chosen, like Barrios? Let's get those other guys implemented so they can. God forbid Tyree goes down in the playoffs. We need someone else. Let's get Waddle involved more. Let's get these other players involved more. That's on you, Mike McDaniel. Thank you very much. Because I understand why Tyreek would be your number one option. It's Tyreek Hill. So why wouldn't the number one receiver in the entire league not be the first option? Obviously. But we need to be able to sound like that's right. We need to be able to go ahead and what do you call it? Implement and utilize those other guys too. You have to get those other guys touches. Now, this is the home stretch. Our other guys, our other receivers need to get touches. They do that, we should be good. The last thing you want is to have going into the playoffs, your other guys essentially go cold. You know what I mean? You don't want that. That is not what you want. And when it comes to Vic Fangio, ladies and gentlemen, I understand using prevent to not give up the sidelines at the end of the game if you do hold the lead. But we gotta be smart. You know what I mean? I understand we got some losses in the defense, but this team does nothing but persevere every single week, ladies and gentlemen. The Miami Dolphins persevere. We have the next man up mentality. Yes, it's going to be tough. Yes, I'm going to be concerned. Yes, like every other team, we deal with injuries, but we have that mentality of next man up. And I put the onus the on Vic Fangio to be able to get those guys and our other guys ready. Okay? Okay? That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we need at the end of the day. So let's continue to have that kind of mindset to be able to really maximize the guys we have there, even if they're backups. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Kader Kohu, perfect example. It's because he's had to play that he has continued to develop. And I can't wait to continue to see him develop into an even awesomer corner for us. So let's go ahead and let's get those other guys um, some opportunities, but also let's put them in the best position possible. We know who we got to go up against. Come on, it's Brees Hall in the rushing game and Garrett Wilson. That's pretty much it. I get it, they got some other players, but their main guys is Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson. We should be able to contain those two. We do that, we'll be good. Now there are gonna be a couple players that we do want to watch out for as far as that. What's up, Manolo? Welcome. Good morning. How you doing, sir? Couple players we want to watch out for and actually look out for. Number one, in my opinion, to be honest with you, is going to be Brees Hall. Brees Hall, in my opinion, he's going to be one of our main focuses because, sorry, excuse me, because we have the opportunity to contain him. Our team overall has been able to every single week get that allowable rushing number really down. Really, really down. And let me tell you something. The last time, literally a couple of weeks ago, that Brees Hall played against us, he had 7 carries for 25 yards, no touchdowns. He averaged 3.6 yards per carry. That's what we have to do. Up front, we got to clam up on Brees Hall because he's one of their major, major weapons. Now, he is listed as limited in Thursday's practice due to his ankle. So we'll see how much they do end up using him. But Brees Hall to me should be one of the most major guys we should be paying attention when it comes to the Jets. Okay? Why? Because again, he, we were able to contain him. And I don't know if y'all remember last year, that man dropped almost 200 yards on us. No, I think he actually did drop 200 yards in one game. Or might have been 202 games. Not sure. What's up, Sharif? This is my friends here says she thinks militias are individual players developing on their playing games. Oh, well, shout out to your friend. Hi, Sharif's friend. Welcome. Hey, listen, it's okay. You don't have to. But if you want to know more about football, watch Miss Phins. You'll definitely get pretty. The other guy that we gotta watch out for, in my opinion, for their side, is gonna be Garrett Wilson. Last time we played him, he averaged 6.3 yards per reception, totally 44 yards though. He didn't go off like he normally does. He did have 44 yards out of 7 receptions and 1 touchdown. That's another guy we were able to go ahead and contain. So we need to make sure that we go ahead and do that because right now he's been averaging in away games this season 14.7 yards per game on average. Sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like per reception, I mean, in case I totally confused myself for some reason, but I meant to say 14.7 yards per reception in away games so far. So we don't want him to do that. We want to contain him into the yards per reception at the 6.3 we did last time, if not less. Because clearly he plays pretty well when he's playing away. He get yardage. I mean, 14.7 yards per reception. It's a first down every single time. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure that we can contain that, like we did last time. Those to me are my main two focuses for the Jets. If I'm gonna be honest with you, as far as anybody else in particular, obviously you already know Sauce Garner. One issue that we have with Sauce Garner is this man. uh, Let me illustrate. If this is a player, and yes, this is my back scratcher, in case you were wondering, I'm not gonna do it. Feel like you can't pick up a back scratcher without actually scratching. There you go, pat in the back. But yeah, if this is a person, this is Brees Hall. Let's just pretend like the receiver is here. This is Brees Hall. Okay, 5 yards, or maybe I should put it right here. Right, this is Brees Hall. That's it. We're going this way, right? The entire time. I don't know what other way to describe it except our receiver, Brees Hall, right? The entire all this man does is hold everybody, and then he gets pissed that he gets called for it this year. Last year he didn't get called for it, and oh my god, this man was holding for dear life because he feared getting burnt. So yeah, like I'm telling you right now, watch out for him because you already know as a receiver he will be holding you. So we better put our Academy Award, like, oh my gosh, to get some calls. I'm just saying, listen, don't hate the player, hate the referees for calling those BS calls, but it is what it is, fair game. Fair game. Okay. So we gotta take every single advantage we can, and we know he's gonna hold. He's gonna hold everybody. So we better hold, sell some PIs. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. What's up, Dolphins to the mind? Morning, sir. Welcome. Phins 219. Welcome. Good morning. Uh, yeah. So that would say in the defense, that's kind of one of the main guys you want to go ahead and watch out for because he will hold on to you. As far as I mean, the other thing that you gotta watch out for when it comes to the defense for the Jets is that they actually have a very good D line. I'm not even gonna try to pretend. Quentin Jefferson, Quentin Williams, yo, those guys are beasts. They are beasts. Jermaine Johnson, John Franklin Meyer, they are beasts. They will come for our run game. They will come for Tua. They are beasts. Which this is going to be a test for our O line and Butch Berry to get those guys ready for this Sunday. So we got to watch out for their D line because they got a really good D line. I'm not even. I mean, obviously we know about their secondary. It's not just Sauce Gardner. They got Michael Carter on the second and all that. But Jordan Whitehead, we know this. But that D line they got, man, that is a really good D line. So it's just another thing we gotta watch out for. Make sure that we pay attention to as well. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What to watch out for the Jets, both offense and defensive players, based on obviously what we've seen so far. Um, let me my has approved that game for me, so I'm just gonna wait. Plans to oh, it's here. Talking to someone else. But yes, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what to watch out for. As far as our players, though, to watch out for, one of the players that I'm going to give you one for offense and one for defense. One of the players in offense that I actually expect to get featured in this game, if you will, for the offense, not more than anybody else, but keep an eye out in their opportunity to increase perhaps some production. It's gonna be actually in offense. I think Barrios is gonna be featured a little bit more. So watch out for Barrios maybe being featured a little bit more in the passing game. Because I know we use him a lot for kick returns, punt returns, but I think in the passing game he might be featured a little bit more at home this week. We'll see. As far as defense, a guy that I wanna see because it's gonna be a tall order is Thor. Um, Andrew Van Ginkel. I want to see how Andrew Van Ginkel's gonna do this game because it's gonna be again. I just talked to you about the Jets, and look, they're playing on a high with Zach Wilson finally coming back after those two disastrous weeks with Tommy Boyle. What's his name? What Boyle? Can't even remember the dude's first name. And then he got cut afterwards. I kind of feel bad for him. That's kind of sucks. But Tim Boyle, there you go. Let Tim Boyle. Yeah. So as far as for our defense, watch out for Van Ginkel. I feel like he's gonna also be featured um as well. Manolo says the Jets D line versus our depleted O line. That's my concern. Yeah, no, Manolo, it is a huge concern, but I expect Butch Berry to put our guys in the best position. Again, think about this, guys. Listen, the Miami Dolphins, like any other team, deals with injuries. That's why we don't do. We don't use them as excuse. But what I will tell you is, even with those injuries, Butch Berry has been able to have really great online performances. And it's not. It's funny because yesterday when I spoke with Richmond Webb, as you guys know, he was an O lineman for Dan Marino when he played, And yes, we interviewed Richmond Webb. If you want to catch the Richmond Webb interview, go ahead into the channel for Miss Phins. Say it was yesterday's show for Remix Thursday, and man, that was awesome. So happy. It was so great. I don't know if you guys, it was, way of saying thank you. What a phenomenal human being. Yeah, he is amazing. Amazing. So check out that show. That was super cool. Second time. I got to interview him last year. It's the second time. This is number two will be this year. So very happy, very grateful to get the opportunity to interview a living legend, future Hall of Famer. Man, we got to get him through like Zach Thomas. But when it comes to the online, Butch Berry has been able to do it. Next man up mentality. I think now because they're not just thrown into the game, which I still don't take as an excuse, but now with having these days available for them to kind of get some snaps, we should be fine in online, in my opinion. I'm not worried. It is a concern, obviously. Like you should have that concern, but I'm not worried because I've seen what Butch Berry has been able to do with this Frankenstein, or as I call it, the Transformer O line, trying to like trying to keep up with all these different changes. Because let me tell you something, we have never had our starting O line this entire season, people. This is the status quo. It is literally so Dolphins for this year to have random players in the O line. We haven't even had consecutive weeks with the same lineup, whatever lineup it's been. So, ladies and gentlemen, to Timothy's point, in Butch Berry, I trust. He has been phenomenal for this online, and to me, he's been able to get some guys to develop. Look at Austin Jackson, guys. Look how amazing he's been looking. Like he's having a career year in his young year. And remember, he's still a rookie. He's playing in his fourth year. He will be a free agent next year. Just kidding. We just signed him. So there you go. But yeah, that is it's gonna be a little concern. It's gonna be a little concern. But in Butch Berry, I trust. We should be perfectly fine. I'm not concerned about our O line. It is a concern, but I'm not worried. That's what I'm trying to say. So there you have it. Let's get into this now. Let's go over our keys to victory, ladies and gentlemen, for this upcoming game, guys. But I like to ask you. I like to ask you. Give me at least two of your keys to victory, and I'll highlight them. We are very interactive with Miss Fans over here. What's up, Jeremiah? Welcome. How you doing? Yes, guys, hit that like button for me. We need 10 more likes, so go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you so much. As far as keys to victory. Okay, hooked up, Joe. Um, Give me two keys to victory of what you think we're gonna need in order to win this game. Uh, and uh, I also have a pull up. Special teams. I also have a pull up. Let me. Okay, teams. Who's gonna score our first touchdown this game? I think it's actually kind of fun. Like you never know. You never know. Last I asked that question, and um, last time, and some people I put, I think it was like Waddle, Tyreek, um, special teams, no, Waddle, Tyreek, Mostert, and other. And some of y'all picked other, and it was right because it was Sealer. So, hey, let's go. This time, offense, defense. special teams scoring the first quarter, the first touchdown for us. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, give me your one or two, give me your two or at least the three keys to victory because I want to give you guys my three key to victories for this particular game. But before I do, let's see what you guys have to say. Jeremiah says, very simple, but I love it. Number one, score touchdowns. Number two, no turnovers. I mean, this should be literally plastered everywhere in the locker room. Literally everywhere in the locker room should be plastered. Number one, score touchdown. Number two, no turnovers. You know what I mean? So I love that. I love that. Love that. Dolphins Thirsty says, avoid turnovers, stay balanced on on offense, get pressure on Wilson. I like that. That's really good. Timothy says number one, keep to a upright. Number two, get sacks. Number three, clean game, no turnovers. Love it, love it, love it. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good. That is that is pretty good, actually. Um, oh, sorry. Let me make sure I don't miss any of your. In case, in case because I know sometimes you guys send cash apps and stuff, Venmo and PayPal's, but I gotta make sure I don't mention it. So gotta take those puppies too. What's up, banana? Banana. How you doing? Welcome. I love that. Okay. So give me your keys to victory. What you guys think? So this, I mean, you guys have already said it. Obviously, it's kind of a no-brainer in score, no turnovers, right? But my main keys to victories, and I'm gonna blend it in between what the coaches should do and excuse me, and team should do. So number one, in my opinion, establish the run early. You have to establish the run early. This will open up the passing game. It's gonna be tough. I just told you they have a phenomenal D line. But this is gonna be one of those major things we have to do it. We have to establish the run and do it early. And when we establish it, like I said before to Mike McDaniel, let's keep it going. Okay? We cannot afford to not uh continue to run the ball. Now, there is this thing as giving, taking what the defense gives you, of course, to take away the run game. And they want to go ahead and allow us to pass the ball. I mean, that's kind of dumb with the players that we have, but so be it. You know what I mean? By the end of the day, number one, establish the run early. Number two, utilize more than just Tyreek in the offense, please. For the love of God. I don't even know how to say this anymore. We need to use our other receivers. We've got Barrios, we got Craycraft, we got Chosen. Why are we not using these other receivers? We got Claypool and Cedric Wilson. We need to utilize our other receivers. That will be number two, in my opinion. And last but not least, and as far as for the defense, is pressure Wilson, pressure Wilson, pressure Wilson. And if I didn't mention it before, pressure Wilson. That will be it. That will be it. You know what I mean? Great point, Timothy. We had pressure on Will Levis, but only got one sack. We have to finish the job and get sacks. Absolutely. Let me see. I think somebody else says that. Dolphin Don said his keys to victory is one, early lead. Two, offense needs to be loose and less Tyreek needy. Number three, QB pressure on defense. Okay. Perfect. Couldn't have said it any better. It's simple, guys. It's simple. This task is not it's not difficult. It's not difficult. We know what we have to do as a team. We know what we're looking for. As far as for the Dolphins and what they're able to do, ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. This is a home game. Protect home field. Period. We have been able to do it all season long. Let's continue to do it. I understand we had a little hiccup this past Monday. It happens to everybody. But what we need is to make sure that we move the ball down the field. Offense. And score early. We need to score early. What's up, Shake Money? Welcome. Good morning. It's another beautiful day in Zamunda. Yes, it is, sir. What's the poll? The poll is, if you can't see it, if you're on your phone, I know it's horrible what they have. I don't know, understand. They need to go back to the blue they had, but it's white now. So the poll is, who will score our first touchdown versus the Jets? The top line is offense. The second line is defense. The third line is special teams. So far, offense is winning. Special teams is number two. Nobody thinks our defense is gonna score again. But just know, guys, back to back weeks, our defense has had pick six. Oh, and fun fact too. Since 2001, this defense has had four pick sixes. And I do believe that is number one in the NFL. And when I saw that, I was like, stop. Are you serious? Because I mean that's super cool. Yep, since 2001, the Miami Dolphins have had four pick sixes. That's amazing. Okay. Uh, most since 2000, this year. Having four pick sixes, yeah, that's most since 2001 for the Dolphins. That's awesome. I'm very happy. Another fun fact, too, ladies and gentlemen, before starting this season, we had the second hardest schedule in the NFL. Now we're about to enter the last quarter, or technically we're still in it, but we're in the last quarter of the NFL season. And the Miami Dolphins have the hardest schedule according to PFF. We have the toughest final stretch out of all teams. Typical December for us. I mean, is anybody else surprised? I'm not surprised. It's time to shine, baby. No excuses. Let's get her done. That's all we gotta do. Let's get her done. Let's let's get the December wins going. I know we had a little hiccup this last past Monday, but let's get her done. Let's make it happen. So we absolutely have what we need when it comes to getting this one. So let's make it happen. What's up, Thomas? Welcome. How you doing? Shake Money says defense will score our first touchdown. That's cool. Well, 61% of you guys say that offense will have our first touchdown versus the Jets this week. That's gonna be very interesting. 23% say defense. 15% said special teams. I'm loving it, man. That's awesome. Should be back before you. Yeah, great shit. Thank you so much, Dolphins Thirsty. Have a wonderful day, sir. Um, Dolphins Thursday. Your theme song, by the way, is awesome. It's also extremely annoying because it's so catchy. Yes, I've caught myself Dolphins Thirsty singing your song at times. It's a great song, man. That's awesome. That's what you want. You know what I mean? Thomas Jensen, welcome. How you doing, Thomas? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see over here, the New York Jets will be visiting the Miami Dolphins this Sunday, the 17th at 1 p.m. We will be on CBS like we normally are. If you want to watch the Fox game, if I'm not mistaken, will be, hold on, because Cole and I went through League by Wednesday. He told me. I forgot. But he did say it was a good game. So let me see. I think on Fox we'll have the Kansas City New England game. That's gonna be interesting. I have to double check the home map. I don't know if Color's still here. He can pull it up and let us know what the 1 o'clock um, slot would be for us on Fox. Obviously, CBS will have our game, but we'll see. hmm Pulling for Cowboys. Well, one thing he did tell me is that the 4 o'clock Fox game will be if you're in South Florida. I can't speak for nowhere else. Sorry, guys. I know we got fans all around the world from Miss Phins, and I love all of you guys. Mwah. But if you live in South Florida like I do, the 4 o'clock Dallas Buffalo game should be for us showing. Which and he said that it's gonna be the game of the week. And Fox, whenever they do the national game of the week, like America's game of the week, that's gonna be for the entire United States. So that's gonna be the main game showing. Thank God. And I think we will all be rooting for the Cowboys. Yes, I call them the Cowboys because we need them. So we will be rooting for the Cowboys this week. The week after, though, nah, get out of here, please. Now, one thing before we go, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know that I love to show you guys this. Why do I love to show you guys this? Well, mostly because I'm gonna inspire you to let you know that we are good. Okay, that we have what it takes, and we shall overcome. Oh, I need to hold on. There you go. Because I was like, this is not readable at all. There it is. There it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look at the conference, guys. We're still second in the conference. We are good. You see what I mean? We are good. When it comes to the division, we own the division. Okay, we own the division. We are 2 full games ahead of the Buffalo Bills, and when they lose to the Cowgirls this Sunday and we beat the Jets, we'll be 3 games ahead again. And I do believe when we get to 10 games, we will clinch a playoff spot. Don't get me wrong. I do believe so. I believe it takes one more Buffalo loss and one more Dolphins win for us to clinch a playoff spot. It doesn't mean we clinch the division because by all means by us losing this last game, no, we gave that away. We probably won't clinch till the week 18, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Just being real. But yeah, we can still clinch a playoff game, whether it's wild card or, you know, well, I mean, wild card, regardless. Even if it's wild card or because we're a division winner, we can still do that. What's up, C83? Welcome. I'm live in Dallas. I can stand this Cowboys team. I think Buffalo will get the dub. What's up, Miami kid? Welcome. So you think Bills are gonna beat the Cowboys? I don't know. Cowboys they're pretty good. Just saying. Just saying, man. I'm not trying to super hype them or not. Well, yeah, I'm not. I'm not. What's up, CB83? Nobody's scared. What are you talking about? Please. Anywho. But yeah. So I do believe with 10 wins, we should be able to clinch a playoff berth. If not, it might take 11 because it all depends on all those 7 and 6 teams. That's what we're waiting on. Because they're gonna start eliminating each other. None of these teams are gonna stay 7 and 6. People, if you look at actually, let me make it easier. Just take a look at the playoffs right here. None of these teams that are let me see if this is too much. Yeah, no. None of these teams that are 7 and 6, in contention, they're not gonna stay 7 and 6, obviously. So depending on their games and how they're gonna be doing, Once they start dropping, the more these top teams, that's what we're looking forward to. Taking to these people in talking to got it. Okay, sorry, CB. You know I love you, man. Josh Allen will dominate, probably, and he'll probably turn the ball over to a Miami kid. Hopefully, two pick sixes from Josh Allen this Sunday. It's just because I don't like the Buffalo Bills. That's it. So that's pretty much it. I'm predicting that Tua will only have no more than two sacks. Timothy, I like that. I like that. Is good. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this is why I wanted to show you guys. Look, our strength of victory continues to increase every single week. The more that the teams that we've beat have better records. So, and by the way, can somebody tell me? I refused to watch the game last night, Thursday Night Football. I was like, I'm not watching this garbage. But when I turn in, it's like the beginning of the fourth quarter. And I look, it was 7-63. I'm not even lying to you. I went like this. I'm like, oh, let me put on this. Like, I was so confused. I was like, does that say 63 points or am I reading this wrong? Like I literally had to do one of these, like, hold up. Not to tweet about it. I'm like, it's in my eyes or I just got here, guys. Did they really get 63 points? The Raiders. I was so confused. I was like, where are my glasses? Do I need them? I don't, but like, really? Oh God. What happened? Like, and it was like 11 minutes left, and I'm like, no, they're about to get. But yeah, I was so confused. It was just such a Madden game kind of score that I'm like, yo, this can't be a series. I think there's I was like, hey, Prime Video, you need to fix the score. I think you meant to say 7-6, not 7-63. Like honestly, I was so confused. Like, oh Lord, I was so confused. Chargers getting ready for Bill Belichick. Joe Riz, good morning. You really think so? Stop it. And I know we're hearing this whole Bill Belichick is going to be out at the end of the season. I don't know. Could be rumors just to stir the pot. You never know. How did Anthony Lynn get fired, but Staley's still the head coach? Delusional Patriots fans, he don't even know how he's still head coaching. Just being honest. From what I read, the Chargers didn't have Keenan Allen and Herbert. Yeah, Herbert is out for the season. He had to get surgery on his index finger, so he's out. Keenan Allen, I believe, was nursing a leg injury, and I don't know if he played. I don't even know who their backup is. Like, but yeah, I didn't. It just caught me so off guard. Like, I don't even want to watch this game, but let me see what they're doing. 7-63. Like literally, that was it. So, but anyways, guys, let's get back to the playoffs. Look, we're good, guys. Okay, we own our destiny. We win out. We actually win out. We're number one in the conference. Yeah, we still have a shot at being number one in the conference, people. A lot of people don't believe that, but yes, the Miami Dolphins still have a shot at the number one seed in the NFL for the American Football Conference, the AFC. So we're good, guys. It's in our hands. We're in the driver's seat. Well, first of all, anybody that's driving like this, yo, get away from them. Second, you gotta. So, no, I'm just kidding. But but yeah, what watch out because the Dolphins have something to do and to break so many more stigma. We have another opportunity to prove people wrong with December. Let's get her done and let's get these December wins. We have 5 weeks of December games. We're 1-1. We're in the thick of things. So let's get this game so that the week after we can get the Cowboys. Week after that, we can go to the Ravens and take care of business. And then we come back home for the season ender versus the Bills. And ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, the preseason tickets for wild card and the AFC divisional round, they went on sale preseason, not preseason, but pre-sale Thursday for members or for members who had the pre-sale. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the ticket price, I was like, that's the pre-sale rise. Shoot, that was like a good pre-sale rise. Like, wow, really good. So, but anywho, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to give you a little bit, give you guys a little bit of encouragement. Let you guys know, hey, we got this, guys. And as far as the team is concerned, we've done it already this season. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna go ahead and take care of business at home versus the Jets. So that should be very, very, very important. But before I go, ladies and gentlemen, I need you guys to do me a favor. And as always, let's support those who do support the channel, like Mr. Chef Jill and Chef Juice Catering. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and check out Chef Jill Catering and Sweet Treats. Looking for a great chef to cater your next birthday, business, office party, etc. with mouth-watering cookies, cakes, pies, and more. Then go ahead and do me a favor and call Chef Jew at 786-804-8096. That's 786-804-8096, or via Facebook Messenger or Instagram at Chef Jew, that's J-U Catering, for more information. And mention Miss Phins to get 10% off your catering order. And guys, he does service the Tri-County area, but if you're in the Treasure Coast, he will also service you too as well. Hit that like button. Hey, there he is. What's up, Chef Jew? Welcome. How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. You think that's something? Look at Super Bowl tickets. Yeah, Super Bowl tickets are ridiculous. See you Sunday, Miss Phins. Are you going, Dolphins State of Mind? Are you going to the game? Who's going to the game, guys? Because I will be there. I'm going to the game on Sunday, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. If I get to meet you guys, catch me. I will be in East 12. You said yes. Awesome, cool. I will be East 12, where most of the content creators do their what do you call it? Their tailgating. East 12 and East 22. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So go ahead and check it out, man. Check it out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming through to the weekly game preview. This week is week 15, where we previewed the Jets versus Dolphins. That's going to be a phenomenal game at home. Obviously, let's get that season sweep. Shout out to all of our members, man. You guys keep the lights on. Thank you so much. Shout out to Adam S. for donating that membership, who Newfoundland was the lucky recipient of it. Thank you so much, guys. Again, this is Miss Phins. I'm Miss Phins. I will see you guys later. Take care and bye-bye.